If you don't know about them yet, you're missing out. I'm Sherry Miller. I'm a Norwex independent consultant, and I am here to talk to you about Bert and Ernie, or the Enviro and window cloth, our basics. Never in my wildest dreams have I thought of cleaning and fun being in the same sentence, but here you are, because this is exciting news. So let me tell you, we have the Enviro cloths. And here I have a package of 4 just to show you the different colors they come in, and that is going to become important. Then I'm also going to show you the window cloth. This comes in different versions as well. Even a mitt. This is great for your outdoor windows, right? So, Enviro cloth, think of it as being E for everything, because that's what you're going to clean with it. Everything. And in case you forget, it says Enviro on the tag. Now I'm going to show you a close-up of the texture. It's thick and thirsty. The other thing I'm going to tell you about is backlock. So, a few things about this that make it different from any other microfiber cloth that is out there. So to be classified as microfiber, it has to be at least 1/6 of a hair, like a hair, right? 6 split ends, none of us want that. But in the cleaning industry, I guess that's a good thing, right? Because it's tiny and grabby. But Norwex's Enviro cloth is 1/200th of a hair. Imagine 1 strand of hair with 200 split ends. That is the size of the Norwex fiber. Now, why is that important? There is a good reason for that, because if it's microscopic, which 1/200th is, it's going to pick up microscopic stuff. And what do you get worried about when you are cleaning? It's microscopic stuff. We can't see it, but it's there. We know it. COVID made it really real to us, and we want to get rid of it. And that's when we pull out our big bad stuff, right? The wipes. Oh my goodness. Whole nother session for the wipes. But we are using them wrong, and they are not doing what we think they're doing. So instead of chemically killing bacteria, why not mechanically remove it instead of leaving the dead bodies behind? All right, I'm going to show you how we use Enviro cloth. I'm just running it under my faucet. Now, I told you it was thick and thirsty, didn't I? So if I were to unravel this, it would reach from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, how crazy is that? So now we've got a wet Enviro. We know it is super dense, right? We know it's 1/200th of a hair. Backlock. I mentioned that before. What does that mean? It means there's micro silver in it. If you don't have micro silver in your cloth, you're missing out, because silver is good for killing germs. Germs love claws. Wet, soapy, warm, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they have babies. And then we use them again all over our kitchen counters. Nah. So if we have a self-purifying cloth, the next time we use it, we are not smearing babies all over our surfaces. How cool is that? And then, have you ever heard of a microfiber cloth with a 2-year warranty? Well, I hadn't either until I learned about Norwex. What do you use it for? You can use it for your windows, your mirrors, your stainless steel, your granite, your shower doors, your shower walls, your tiles, carpet stains, upholstery stains, wood cabinets, dust and grease. It's gonna work on all that stuff. I know it sounds so crazy, but let me just show you it in action, okay? So I have a couple things here. So we have raw chicken, because raw chicken is gross. And I am going to smear raw chicken on this cutting board, and I'm going to use a swab. This is going to show us purple if there's more protein, green if it's clean, okay? And I am going to swab what I just smeared, right? I am absolutely certain that there's protein in here. So we're gonna check that out. Snap, snap, put this fluid down, and we're gonna watch that as it almost instantaneously turns purple, okay? So while we're letting that brew, let me show you. the Enviro with just water, nothing else. We're going to clean this surface. Now, if you're watching me, I've got it folded in half and in half again, and that means you have 8 clean sides, right? Front and center, and we will check and see how I did. Snap, snap. Get all the fluid down there. And if we did a good job of mechanically removing that protein, then we will have green. Now look at that. Is that not incredible? That is like we are picking that weed out of our lawn rather than killing it and shrinking it and shriveling it and leaving it in our lawn. Yeah, no dead bodies. All right, I'm gonna show you yet another one though, because we're having so much fun. All right, I have a plate here. I have something called Glow Germ. Now this is powder and it's a bit messy, but I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on my plate here. And I'm going to smear it all over. Now I'm gonna change to a clean side. So even though this is super thick and thirsty and the chicken juice gets sucked right in, I am just going to use a different side because there are some things that even though you don't have to wash these as often, they're end of the road, right? My toilet, yeah, that's part of it. So, all right, we have Glow Germ. This is simulated germs all over my surface, okay? Now, I am going to take this Enviro cloth and I am going to wipe. And you can see it on the cloth, right? We're gonna check it and see how we did. Isn't that crazy? Right? Little known fact, if you use those wipes that you love so much on this, it just smears it, does not remove it. It's not picking them up, right? The other thing it's not doing is it's not killing all of them. So better to remove it completely. Your surfaces are gonna feel so clean because you don't have that cleaner residue. And on top of that, you're gonna save so much money because you can use this for all the things. When you get this in the mail, don't open it up at night. I want you to, in the morning, take it out, get it wet, start with something less dirty, work towards something more dirty, go around your house, challenge the cloth. You will be amazed at how you do. All for now. All right, I'm back. And now I'm gonna talk about the window cloth. Same fiber, same 1/200, so it will pick up 99% of the bacteria. It also has the microsilver in it, so it self-sanitizes, and it is a different weave. Look at that, smooth and slippery compared to thick and thirsty, right? So what do I have here? Let's smear a little more on. I am going to use my Enviro cloth to clean my own fingers. If you have grease in the kitchen, this cloth and water will remove all that grease. Now, if you can do like half a stick of butter and remove it, that's pretty crazy. So I want you to imagine for a second if you had paper towel and window cleaner trying to make this all pretty. Now, it is a stainless steel fridge and it is a window. So we want it to sparkle, streak-free shine. That's what we're going for. So we got rid of the grease. We did our deep cleaning with the Enviro and streak-free shine with the window cloth. If you're doing your bathroom windows and mirrors and you've got the toothpaste splatter, take all that off with a wet Enviro, dry it with a dry window cloth. You will always have a streak-free shine. Without the residue, you don't get the streaks. If you are cleaning the outside of your windows, well, they get really dirty, right? Take off the dirt with this, wipe with this, streak-free shine. And when you go to clean these cloths, especially your cleaning cloths, right? This has a lot of butter on it. You rub it against itself under a faucet, wring it out, hang to dry. let the silver go to work. Now, these are actually supposed to be good for, I think, 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you as it brewed, the purple just got darker and the green stayed green. Is that not the coolest thing? We can have so much confidence around a cloth and water because this is not just a normal cloth. And I'm telling you, you need these. You need these in your life because it will save you so much money and it will save you so much time. The reason I started working in Norwex and being a consultant in the first place was because I wanted the whole catalog and I wanted to share and educate people because I'm a physician assistant and I'm telling you, the MRSA, all of the resistant bacteria, we're causing them. We're using our chemicals and antibiotics incorrectly and they're morphing, the ones that live through all that, right? Which is a lot of them and we keep getting more. There's no end of that cycle in sight. Let's stop it together. On top of that, oh my goodness, most of our household cleaners are endocrine disruptors. They mess with the hormones in our body. Hormones run our body. You mess with those cycles and it's just like a cascade, right? And we get the chronic diseases which are on the rise. In spite of medicine being smarter and better, supposedly, we are getting more and more chronic diseases and new diseases popping up. There are so many out there now. When I was a kid, there were a few people, very few people with allergies, and that was rare. Well, it's not anymore. Since the 1970s, about 85,000 chemicals have been introduced into our world. 200 have been actually tested for human safety. That seems kind of crazy, right? Like we assume if we can buy it, it's safe. No, it's really not. All the ones that smell good, they're bad. They're the worst in some cases, like take fabric softeners. Really bad stuff. We are causing health problems with these chemicals. Now, are all chemicals bad? No. I'm talking harmful chemicals, but those happen to be the kind that you find in your house. And who lives in your house? Any humans? Any domestic animals? Yeah, well, some of them say on the label that they're hazardous to both. So I would recommend getting those out of your house.